Hey, this is Warren Harris, also known as Hannah with the Roland MV-8800. Let's get right to it. This is a monster, a beast, like my man said. 24 tracks, 8 audio tracks, 16 MIDI tracks, instruments on the hard drive, 40 gig hard drive, CD burner, effects built in, and a synthesizer. Okay, all in one unit. And the touch sensitive pads. We're going to start out in pattern mode, and we're going to get rid of this audio track right now and add a few more MIDI tracks. Okay, so we have a few MIDI tracks, and now we're going to go right to the hard drive. We're going to hit instruments, menu, load the patch, and it takes us to the hard drive, and we're going to go to our patches folder and go to the drum kits folder, and we're going to load a drum kit. All right, and the hi-fi kit on track 1. So I'm just showing you from scratch. This is like turn the machine on, you don't hear anything. All right, so there's the drums. We're going to go to the track 2 and load in a Fender Rhodes, 1973 Fender Rhodes. These sounds come in this machine right from the hard drive. We're going to go to the strings folder and load a pizzicato string on track 4. All right, we're going to go to the effect portion. There's some synthesizers live in the effects. So we're going to go to the effects and find a synthesizer bass. Now we're done. We have to assign those tracks, those instruments, to whatever MIDI track we want to. So 1 goes to 1, 2 goes to 2, 3 goes to the effects because we're using the synth, and 4 goes to 4. Now we're ready to record. So on track 1, we got the drums. Hit the record button. Let's say I want to record at 93 for my tempo. We're not going to use count in, all right? And we're not going to use quantize for now, but we will access it later because it's very quick to turn it on. We kind of do stuff, I kind of do things more on a Detroit level. I leave it wide open, okay? Be off a little bit, but you know what's wrong. Let's let it breathe. So we're going to do a 2-bar drum loop right now. Okay, so that's track 1. Now track 2, we got this Fender Rhodes. Now I'm not stuck to just 16 notes. I have all 88 notes, just like on a real Fender Rhodes. If I had a keyboard controller hooked up, I could play all these notes, right? All the way to the tip top, right? See how high we going, right? But I can use the pads, okay? Okay, so we're gonna record keyboard part now. Okay, so that's track 2. Track 3, we got the bass, okay? Okay, and track 4, we're going to use the pizzicato string, okay? Okay, so we got a quick 2-bar loop. Now what we're going to do is we have one pattern. We're going to copy this pattern a few times. So we're going to copy pattern, yes. Okay, let's go back to the pattern mode. Copy pattern, yes. And copy pattern, yes. So now we have 4 of the exact same pattern. So what we're going to do is select pattern 1 and mute everything except for the rows. And that's our intro. All right, we're going to select pattern 2 and mute everything out except for the bass in the row. All right, and we're going to select pattern 3 and mute everything out except for the strings. But leave the strings out. And then pattern 4, we're going to leave it alone. So now we have what's called pattern play mode. So now I'm going to hit pad 1. That's my first pattern. Pad 2 is waiting. And it comes in. Keep in mind, I had the synth bass, so I can change it in real time. Pattern 4. And I can fish around, single patterns. Let's go back to the beginning. Okay? Let's go to pad 3. And it waits to come in. Alright? Now let's use immediate mode. Okay? So that's called immediate mode. If I immediately want to hit a pad right in the middle. So you say, well, Warren, that's cool. How do you make a song out of that? I'm glad you asked. Let's go to song mode. All right. What we need to do is make only 2 setups. We need a pattern track. So we hit menu, add pattern track. We hit the BPM. We find the tempo that we had. Now we're ready to record the song. Now we hit shift record. Now if you blink, you miss it. We're gonna record the song. There it is. So let's hear it. So we just have pattern 1, pattern 2, pattern 2. Right. Real-time controller. Say, well, how you do that? How you get the song to record that fast? Let's do it. Stop. Let's undo it. So here you go. We'll do it in slow motion. Shift record. All right. Pad 1 is the first pattern. Pad 2 is the second pattern. Pad 3 is the third pattern. Pad 4. All right. So that's the arrangement. However you want to do it. However many times. It's called step recording. We're just step recording the pattern. Okay. So now we can mix down, master this song. We can use a real-time knobs. Everything go to the final mix. I can use my fader if I want to mix the song. Okay, so that's one aspect of the machine.